This is a bit of a first. We're actually doing a video review Rev 3 style, the way we've wanted to do it for quite some time now, actually. But I am Steven Santana. I am about to review Guacamelee for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita. Came out early last year. Still a very good game, still very good if you pick it up now. I recently platinumed it, actually. I had written this review, I want to say about a month ago or less, and I know it's been a while, but Guacamelee is still a really good game that you should try out. But anyway, enough with all the preliminary chatter. Let's get into the review. Guacamelee, dare I say, oozes with style. Colorful Dia de los Muertos style, that is. Everything from the aesthetic, to the music, to the combat just screams luchadores, and inspires thoughts of Nacho Libre and desert landscapes. However, Guacamelee doesn't rely only on its style to appeal to gamers. In fact, the gameplay itself is enough to sell any avid fan of 2D platforming exploration games. Castlevania Symphony of the Night was a game I had only heard of and played this past year. Guacamelee was my first proper Metroidvania experience, and even compared to the might of Symphony of the Night, it stands as an awesome entry and homage into that rarely tapped genre. The story is quite simple. You are Juan, a normal farmer in love with El Presidente's daughter, who is kidnapped by Carlos Calica, a skeleton who defeated Diablo himself and wishes to combine the worlds of the living and the dead and reign supreme. Your attempt to save your love is easily thwarted, and you don a luchadore mask that allows you to return to the land of the living and embark on a quest to stop Calica and his gang of awesome henchmen. The entire setup is great, with characters you talk to spattering out humorous dialogue, especially Calica's girlfriend, Extabe. You also have a mentor called Ue Chivo, who grumbles whenever you discover new moves via destroying his Metroid-inspired statues. Internet memes are frequently seen in the background or in dialogue with various people. You'll see various references to Batman vs. Bane, Grumpy Cat, Castle Crashers, Castlevania, Mega Man, and a lot more. Combat is heavy, and thankfully it's fleshed out. There are multiple combos you can memorize and new moves to discover that not only extend existing combos, but also open up areas previously unreachable to help you progress forward into the unknown. Exploration is big in Guacamelee, whether it's to move the plot forward or to discover special items that extend your health and stamina. Boss battles are varied and force you to utilize different movesets that you will learn during your journey. Flameface is a standout boss and character, a drunken cowboy who has been cursed to forever have an inflamed head. Jaguar Javier is an honorable animal who is the most frustrating boss to fight due to the constant special moves you will have to use, depending on what color his shield is. Standard enemies are of the expected sort, some requiring you to use some specific move in order to damage them. Everything in this world is very much stamped with Dreambox's take on Mexican culture, and works entirely in its favor, being that games very rarely explore that theme and setting. Chupacabras, armadillos, cactuses, giant enemy skeletons, and Spaniard soldiers all liven up the enemy variety, and each has their own behaviors. Another layer of depth, both to exploration and combat, is switching between the living and the dead world. The game slowly introduces this mechanic until it gives you the power to swap between them at will. It becomes intricate to progression and discovery of new areas, and also necessitates good timing during platforming. Swapping between worlds is intermixed with combat as well as with certain enemies only being able to take damage when you're in the dead world, but they can still damage you when you're only in the plane of the living. No matter where you are in Guacamelee, the 2D graphics are amazing. Juan's running animation looks great, almost every color in existence is used in the various towns and environments you visit, and the music is quite catchy. Everything just works together in such a way that it just creates this really unique gaming experience that I love. Guacamelee perfectly combines its combat with platforming and exploration, and has an utterly unique and charming personality imbued in its setting to deliver an awesome Metroidvania game anybody with a PlayStation 3 or Vita should purchase. Overall, I would give Guacamelee a 9.0 out of 10. So that's it. Guacamelee is just an amazing game. Everything in it just works together to give you such an engaging, amazing experience. I absolutely loved it. I mainly played it on my Vita. I have it on the PlayStation 3, and I played it some there, but mostly it was with the Vita, mostly because I just love the Vita screen. I love the portable nature of it, and Guacamelee is a cross-buy, cross-save game, which means you can send up your save to the cloud and then pull it back down on the PlayStation 3 and continue your progress there, which I did do while I was trying to platinum the game. I would often switch between the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita version, depending on where I was, what I was doing at the time, and if I was going to be leaving soon, or if I was just in the mood to have it on the big screen. Either way, it looks great, although I did notice that I think it did look a lot better on the PlayStation Vita than my HD TV. But anyway, that's it for this review. You can look forward to more reviews on our channel, Illustrious Magic. You can always go to our Tumblr for all the recent news and reviews that we're doing, whether written or in video form. You can also go there for our track of the day, for random videos that we'll be doing. Recently, now that we have a camcorder, we'll be doing much more video version type stuff. And eventually, when we get a capture card, which I hope to get next paycheck, we'll be doing commentaries on our favorite games, and maybe even ones that are coming out very soon. So yeah, so that's it. So stay tuned to Illustrious Magic if you want to see more of this. Thank you.